Is Kamala Harris really losing support from the Black community? Join me as I dive deep into this question. Let's find out together.
I intend to fight for Black Lives Matters. I intend to fight.
Kamala Harris, the first Black and Asian woman to run for president of the United States, has been touted by some as a beacon of hope for the Black community. With the US elections almost here, the race to win over Black voters has been increasing, with Kamala Harris's campaign team using many Black celebrities to get across their message. Celebrities such as Usher, Lizzo, and many more to rally up Black audiences. This as there is growing buzz that her support among Black voters might be wavering. What's really going on? Is Kamala Harris really losing Black support? An article in The Guardian dated October 19, 2024 says in its headlines that, quote, Harris is panicking over the Black male vote, but polls don't show full picture, end quote. It goes on to say that, quote, new polls warn that Black voters who have consistently voted for Democratic presidential candidates at rates of at least 80% since 1994 may be less enthusiastic about the Democratic Party, end quotes. The fact is, Kamala Harris seems to be facing a daunting task in maintaining a strong hold within the Black community. There has been criticism in some circles from her work while she was a prosecutor back in California, with even recent videos and testimonials on social media of Black people alleging that Kamala Harris sent them to prison for even simple matters such as truancy among their children.
I don't agree what Kamala Harris did to my mom, and I don't agree with what she's done to other parents as well.
My message to all Americans, especially Black Americans, do not trust Kamala Harris. She had me arrested and prosecuted because my handicapped daughter was sick in the hospital and had missed some days of school.
Many are said to be dissatisfied with her track record, and some have even gone so far as to label her as, quote, an establishment candidate. Take a look at this recent article in the New York Times. It says, quote, Vice President Kamala Harris has improved her party's standing among Black voters since President Biden left the presidential race, but she still significantly trails Mr. Biden's 2020 share of that vital Democratic constituency, according to a New York Times Siena College poll of Black likely voters. The article further goes on to say that, quote, Ms. Harris is no doubt on track to win an overwhelming majority of Black voters, but Mr. Trump appears to be chipping away broadly at a long-standing Democratic advantage. His campaign has relied on targeted advertising and sporadic outreach events to court African-American voters, especially Black men, and has seen an uptick in support. About 15% of Black likely voters said they planned to vote for the former president, according to the new poll, a 6-point increase from 4 years ago, end quote. It is clear that in a bid to win the Black vote, the Harris-Walz team has thought long and hard. Recently, she released a slate of new policies specifically aimed at Black men. Her stated plans include increasing access to the cannabis industry and educational opportunities that would expand pathways to good-paying jobs, regardless of a college degree. Here's a clip of her talking about this initiative recently in an interview with The Shade Room, which of course is widely known to have millions of Black people engaged daily on its social media platforms.
I want to ask you about your plan for Black men.
Yes.
It's something huge
Yes.
that you have just released this
Yes.
week. We're talking about 1 million loans that are fully forgivable up to $20,000
Right.
to Black entrepreneurs, men and women,
Yes.
correct? Expanding access to bank accounts, expanding the child tax credit. many things that you're
Housing.
doing.
Don't forget
Housing,
my housing.
lowering rent, making it affordable to buy a house for
Yes.
first-time home buyers.
Correct.
Talk to me about this
Yes.
plan, just in
Yeah.
summary, and,
Yeah.
and how this will impact not only Black men, but all Black people.
Sure. So my plan is to build what I call an opportunity economy, which means giving people an opportunity to actually achieve those ambitions, those goals, and those dreams.
This push from Kamala Harris's team comes after former US President Barack Obama recently suggested that some Black men aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are, in fact, many within the Black community who strongly support Kamala Harris and see her as a beacon of hope for change.
And Kamala Harris. And she is the appropriate person to now lead us. Her record of delivering for all Americans is exactly why she has the full and unanimous support of the Congressional Black Caucus.
Yet, despite this, the question remains, can she gain the full momentum of support among the Black community to beat Donald Trump, whose gains within that community is increasing? Can she mobilize the same support and passion among Black voters as Barack Obama once did? My friends, only time will tell. However, time is running out. So what do you think? Is Kamala Harris really losing support among Black voters? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, be sure to check out this video of Kamala Harris doing a one-on-one interview back in 2019 when she was a senator, discussing her life journey, her plans, policies, and ambition. Till next time, I'm Tamara McHale. Thank you for watching.